This is Nicholas Morrison with another video in our Safety Sense playlist. In this video, we're going to touch on the adaptive cruise control feature on all new Toyota vehicles. It's a really great advancement on the traditional cruise control system. Somebody coming from one of the older models, coming to the new style, it's really going to be a great change for you. So in your steering wheel, it'll feel very familiar to you from the old style. Some of you may have had the old wand here in the back of the steering wheel. So the only change obviously is coming up to the front of the steering wheel will be a good change for you, but it's a great system. So here in the steering wheel, you have your normal cruise control features, and you activate it the same way you do your normal cruise control, and of course it'll work with numerous other safety features as well. But basically what adaptive cruise control is going to do is you set your speed. So say you get on the highway at 120 kilometers an hour here in Kitchener-Waterloo, and you're heading towards Toronto, it's going to change your speed to the vehicles in front of you. So if you come up behind an accident and it gets down to 20 kilometers an hour, the vehicle is going to slow right down to that vehicle, follow that vehicle at that speed. Once you're through the accident, it's going to progress back up to your speed of 120 kilometers an hour, and safely you'll travel along at that rate. If you go through a bend and it slows down to 90, it'll slow down to 90 and again go back up to 120. So it's a really nice system where you really can just focus on, have two hands on the wheel, focus on driving and steering the car, and it's going to take care of all of that noise for you and really allow you to focus on steering. So if you do have any questions, feel free to drop a like or a comment down below, and please check out the rest of our videos in the Safety Sense playlist. Thank you for watching. This is Nicholas at Waterloo Toyota. I wanted to do a video showing you the adaptive cruise control feature. A little live demo here, that way you'd be able to see the vehicle in action. So while you're on the highway here, it's very simple to initiate adaptive cruise control. Very similar to old cruise control, but just with a few extra steps. So on your steering wheel here, you have your activation button. So you'll hit it. Up on the MID there, it will tell you that the radar cruise control is active. And then from there, you hit on the steering wheel, you hit your set button. It will set the speed at what you're currently going at. And then from there, you have your plus minus buttons. You can adjust your speed from there. So I will set mine at 95 kilometers an hour. And then from there, we're traveling down the road. You can see up in the top left corner, there's the indicator there that is telling you the follow distance of the vehicle in front of you. So I can change that setting here on my steering wheel on this vehicle from a 1 to a 3. And on some newer models, you'll be able to go up to 4 settings there. One thing to note with that follow distance is you'll find that if you're on one of the farther follow distances, commonly people will change lanes in front of you, and you'll find yourself moving backwards very commonly. So some people find for drivability, a 1 or 2 setting is a very nice way to drive. As we approach this vehicle in front of me here, you'll notice that the MID actually gets a small car symbol on it. That's how the vehicle actually knows that it's picked up a vehicle in front of it, and it's going to start now matching my speed. You can see the speed changing and counting down here. We've picked up a vehicle in front of us, and it's now changing our speed based on the car in front of us. So this is the adaptive feature. So the way this works is that anytime when you're driving down the highway, say you come up on construction or up on an accident, it will actually continuously change your speed up to the speed that you've set. So if you come up behind a situation where it goes down to 80 kilometers an hour, it will go down to 80 for that time. And as you can see here that my car is now doing, it's gotten back up to 95. And from here, it'll stay here until it finds a reason to go back down. It makes driving very nice, where you can really just focus on steering the car and really take some of the noise away. One thing to note is that the lane trace assist will actually deactivate with adaptive cruise control on if the vehicle senses you no longer holding the steering wheel. So while you're driving, if for any reason you took both hands off the steering wheel, the vehicle actually senses that, and it will no longer use the lane trace assist. So something just to note, the vehicle it's not a full self-driving. It still needs you to hold on. It still needs you to interact, but it makes the cruise control feature much more enjoyable for those long drives. So thank you very much for watching. This is Nicholas at Waterloo Toyota. Please check out the rest of our Safety Sense playlist. Take care. Bye-bye.